If you know who Wooch is, Wooch has a big following right now. And shout out to Wooch. He deserves it. He made a couple of songs. He made a song called Deliver It, Ryan, Deliver It. And that song right there caught my attention. And that was during the craze of the NFT marketplace. So I interviewed Wooch. I reached out to him and got him in. I was the first guy to ever interview him. And he went from having 400 subscribers to having 40,000 now, right, on Twitter. And he's big. He's got over 100,000 views on his music video. So that was great for him. And that one's DRS. But what Wooch did was he paired up with another rapper called This Is How the World Works. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. And the rapper's not called This Is How the World Works. But I'm going to tell you how this world works for me and how you guys need to pay attention to the stock market. We're out there on this channel. We're talking every day. I'm in here the first 2 years doing nothing but impressions, making fun of YouTubers, pushing out bad stocks that they're pushing out, tearing them apart, CEO Adam, Aaron, let him know he's trash, and just doing everything I can. Then I meet Wooch, and it was pretty good. It was like, yo, okay, this guy's awesome. He's cool. Well, Wooch ends up making a song with a rapper by the name of The Real DMT. The Real DMT, that's Body Surfing Dan. And I find out this guy's a moderator on the GME Jungle subreddit. And Dan's cool. Dan's a cool ass dude. He's a freedom fighter, but he's a rapper. So he makes a rap song with Wooch. And in that rap song, Wooch says his lines, his lyrics, and he's like, I want to spin the wheel like Kyoto. And if people know, back in the day on this channel, we used to give away free NFTs. And free NFTs, we would put your name on the list and we would spin it and you'd give you a free one. And it didn't matter. I mean, we're talking about Meta Boys. We're talking about NFTs that are worth $700, $500, all free. I didn't care. Giving away over $10,000 worth of NFTs, right? At the time. And so he says, I want to spin the wheel like Kyoto. He's all, I want to rant like Marantz. When he said that, the Real DMT puts together a video. Like he makes in the actual video for the lyrics. And he said he didn't know who Marantz was. He didn't know what rant like Marantz meant. He had no idea. So he went and looked me up, and then he saw a picture and he goes, oh, okay, that's who this guy is. And then Wooch tells him, yeah, he's about GameStop. He has a channel. So here comes Dan checking out the channel. Dan checks it out for 2.5 months. 2.5 months he's out there lurking, doing his thing. And then he finally calls me one morning. He texts me or whatever on Twitter. He says, hey, bro, I made you a song for your channel, a theme song. That's my theme song. Welcome to Marantz Rants. So we make the song. I hear it. I like it. I said, awesome, dude. Thank you. He says, it's free. You don't have to pay me for it. And I was like, wow, it's crazy. Because out here in this world, you got to pay for everything. You got to pay for thumbnails. You got to pay for editing. You got to pay for songs. No, this guy said it's yours. I was like, all right, this guy's cool as shit. All right. Boom. Interviewed Dan, talked to Dan, showed him the channel. He hung out with us. He still hangs out with us. Fast forward months later, Dan tells me, I got a CEO. I want you to interview Marantz. He knows about private equity. He knows about the markets, about how they're really doing it to America, right? And he gave me this story. The guy's name was Laser Haas. I did the interview 7 months ago. From then to now, I started connect the dots. I figured out how Bed Bath & Beyond was going bankrupt. I figured out how Kohl's is leveraged, Carvana, you name it, Mullen Automotive, everybody, Playboy. I come out and I tell you all the companies that are going bankrupt. I figured this whole thing out, not by myself, with the help of everyone. And none of that would have been possible. The channel wouldn't be where it's at today. The information wouldn't be what it is without Wooch. None of it would be possible without Wooch. Wooch and Deliver It, Ryan, Deliver It, and me doing that interview, because that's how Connect the Dots work. We connect the dots from Wooch to DMT to Laser Haas to private equity and to you. That's how it happened. So I want people to know the origins of everything and how I'm so thankful for the people that we're surrounded with. But yeah, that's the truth.